Boys, what are we saying? Welcome back to another video, and I apologise for the gyro setup because I'm in a hotel room, but we're doing what we can, right? But in this video I'm going to be talking about how to control your mind, because your mind is fucking everything, mate. So anyway, let's get into it, right? Let me just pull up a PowerPoint. Right, okay, so this is taking control of your mind, level 100 blueprint. If you don't know what I do, I help ambitious guys who know they're meant for more and want to reach level 100, become the best version of themselves. Hit the link description if you're interested in that. If not, stick around for some game, mate. I'm going to put you on some fucking game. So, NPC mindset. You may have this now, you may know a few people in your circle who have an NPC mindset. There he is, down in the corner. Don't be like this guy, he's offline. Turned off. You want to turn it on. How do you turn it on? Let's get into it. So, but first, what is an NPC? Non-playable character. So, in a video game, those characters have been programmed by the game developer, programmed by someone else. This can be people in day-to-day life when they never ask questions, they never question anything, they just hear someone say something and go, oh yeah, that must be true, mate. Like, that's exactly where you don't want to be. You want to question everything. They think they know everything. I know a few people back home who think they know fucking everything, and if they did know everything, they'd be a fucking multi-millionaire with a six-pack and a Lamborghini parked outside. But they don't have that, which means they don't fucking know everything. And if you don't have a six-pack and a Lamborghini outside, you don't fucking know everything. I don't think I know everything either. That's why I'm putting you onto some game, what I've learned, and I'm learning as well. But anyway, we go. So, and you're also unaware that you need to consciously program your mind, because when you go out through day to day, maybe it's the next thing. Yeah, so if you don't program your mind, somebody else will. All day you're taking in information for your friends, your family, TikTok, YouTube, videos you're watching, and NPC brain people are just bang, like they don't even think about it. Everyone's doing that, everyone's taking information, but they're not even aware of it. So firstly you need to become aware of this, which if you're watching this video I'm guessing you fucking are. And you need to start programming it yourself. So this is my conclusion of what I've came, like the Matrix, how everyone goes on TikTok and YouTube and that, oh yeah, the Matrix, you are the Matrix. Whatever's in your brain, whatever you believe, whatever you try to do is the Matrix. You create it yourself. And that's something I've just came aware about recently. It's pretty insane. So yeah, just explained all that there. Too bad the wee photo wasn't up. Question for you. When was the last time you tried to program your mind? When was the last time? Never? Oh, what, you've never done it before? What, you've never tried? Oh, guess what, mate? That's exactly what this video is for, boy. So, the methods. Bruce, yeah, you're talking about all this, you need to program your own mind, but how the fuck do you do it? Let's get into a couple of the methods that I've been doing recently, and mate, this is fucking straight sauce right here. So, 1, your environment. So, your environment's basically where you work, where you live, who you hang about with often, your friend groups, the people you interact with on a daily basis, your boss, your co-workers. All these people have certain beliefs and they're pushing them onto you. They're not they're not thinking, I'm going to push my beliefs on this cunt. That's just what happens. The people you're around with end up programming you, right? So, this is a talk that we had in school. One of our teachers, and it was called heaters and coolers. There's 2 types of people, a heater and a cooler. You want to be around heaters. Coolers are someone, if you tell them an idea, they cool it down, they throw water on you, they put the fire out. Oh, that's never going to work, you can't do that, nah, that's never going to do that. Heaters, people you want to be around, they throw petrol in the fire. That's the people you want in your circle. They go, oh nah, that could work, maybe you should do it like this. Oh, have you tried thinking about it like that? That's exactly what you need. You also need to be a small fish. If you're the smartest in the room, the biggest fish in the pond, how are you going to grow? Everyone comes to you, everyone thinks you're already the guy, when in reality of everything, you're not the fucking guy at all. And number 3, move out your environment and clear the slate. Clear the slate of everyone you know. Go to a fucking new place. For example, me, I've moved to Thailand. I'm not connected to anyone back home. There's a couple few people I still speak to, but I'm on my own. It's a clean slate. But if you can't, for example, if you're in Scotland, where I'm from, move to Glasgow, or if you're already in Glasgow, move to Edinburgh. Like you can move a city like that, mate. Like what? It's all in your brain. I can't do that. You can. You need to move out of your hometown, even if it's just into the local big city. But if it's a local big city that you've known and you've been to that area a lot, don't go there. Like go somewhere completely new where you don't fucking know anyone. That's fucking important, because that's when you can rebrand yourself and no one holds you to your old identity. So you can program to them who you are, which then redefines that identity within you, meaning you then become this guy. Bang. Next, meditation. Meditation was something that I didn't believe in for a long time. And the main thing that I found with meditation is, when was the last time you just shut off your brain to everything and you're not taking in programming from YouTube, TikTok, other people talking? You're just literally in your own head by yourself with nothing. And this gives you thoughts, ideas, be able to reflect on what you've been doing for the past few days, past few weeks, where you're going. You get to actually see where you're at in life. You can rewire your subconscious. It gives you control over your inner dialogue. Your inner dialogue is the way that you speak to yourself, and certain ideas that come across. Raise your self-awareness. Like I said, it lets you sit in your brain and actually think and go back and reflect over the last few days what you've been doing well. Strengthens your focus and mental discipline, because mate, meditating is fucking hard at the start, right? When you first start doing it, you try and think of nothing, and then a stupid wee idea comes in. A stupid fucking TikTok video that you saw like 10 minutes before is replaying in your head. But that's why it takes practice, and you need to do it all the time. Create space to visualize. So for me, I always imagine a blue Lamborghini Urus, right? Because that's the car I want. That's the car I'm gonna have. And every so often, I'll just close my eyes and imagine that fucking Lamborghini Urus. Turn the key, bang, imagine I'm driving it. Bang, mate, can't wait. And it builds consistency and discipline with you trying to do this, which is you programming yourself to believe that you are someone who's disciplined and can stick to doing hard things. Because meditation at the start, it's fucking hard, mate. Journaling. So, how I used to view journaling, this is something that I've done very, very recently. I'd say like the past month or two. And I used to think journaling was a bit like who's doing that, mate? Like, it's not like a diary, like, oh, today I did this, I'm so happy I met my friends. Like, the way I use it, right, is to try and reprogram my subconscious mind. Because 90% of your results and everything you do is within your subconscious mind, right? So the way I've been doing it is like Bart Simpson on the whiteboard. When you do something bad, when Bart does something bad, it's like, I will not, spit gum at the teacher, and he has to write it 10 times. Like, why do you get him to do that? So it goes in the subconscious mind that he thinks, right, I'm not going to spit gum at the teacher. But mate, you can use that for your benefit, and reprogram your beliefs. For example, it can be, I am worth 100 grand a month, I am worth 100 grand a month, I am worth 100 grand a month, I am worth 100 grand a month. And you just keep writing that. And I don't know if you know, but if you looked into like Neville Goddard and all these manifestation people, you're most prime when you're going to sleep, right? And I used to think about things that I'd want, and I'd think in my head as I'm going to sleep. Like, for example, I'd say, I have a super successful coaching business. I have a super successful coaching business, and I need to think about trying to keep repeating that to myself. But then I came across journaling. And if I write that out, a whole page of that, I have a successful coaching business, I have a successful coaching business, when I'm going to sleep, it's like automatically repeating in my brain. Like, I'm not trying to remember or force myself to think that, because I've planted it from writing it before. So when I'm going to sleep, like, that is actually all I can think about. That's why I think this is so fucking powerful, mate. And it's something, if I'm being honest, I need to dive into a lot more, but you have to do it every single night. Which, one, increases your discipline, two, reinforces that belief, and will bring it to life. If you're going to sleep every night, I am making fucking 10 grand a month, 100 grand a month, whatever it is, and you believe that, even if you're not, like, fact, you're going to be operating different. for example, if you wake up and think I'm making 100 bands a month, like you're gonna walk and talk like you are because you believe it. And yeah, I'm not making that money yet, but that's why I believe this is so fucking important, and this is something I'm diving deep into. And I'm gonna start implementing it into my service with my clients and getting them to do it as well. Because, mate, yeah, it's insane. Just fucking try it. I'm not gonna get into other talks about this because everyone will think I've lost the plot, but do it for a week, every night. Let me know how you get on. Yeah, if you're still watching this, right, another thing that I'm going to start doing is what I've done just this past week. So what I do with coaching is I get everyone to write their vision, their level 100 vision, level 100 being the best version of themselves. Them, when they've completed when they're there, when they're the guy, when they've got the villa, they've got the cars, they've got the successful business or whatever it is, written that down, and you do a video of you reading out the vision, like you're telling yourself a story. So you get, this is bonus by the way, I didn't even put this in the PowerPoint, this is like top notch game right here. So right, this is what you do, right, imagine you've got that video of you reading it out, then you overlay it with meditation, high vibrational music, and you just sit, when you get good at meditating, and you just sit every morning. This is something I literally just started doing like 5 days ago. I'm going to start doing it every day and every night. Listening to you reading out the vision. Just sitting, fucking listening to it, mate. And mate, you feel fucking, it's actually insane, because it's literally you programming yourself. It's your mind talking to yourself. But yeah, that's the end of the video. It's a short one, and maybe it was a bit boring, but it's not fucking boring. I know the real ones will watch this and implement it. But yeah, if you need help becoming the level 100 version of your fucking self, hit the fucking link below, and I'm sure it can help you out. But yeah, remember to like, subscribe, but